Uh,
Make sure we got
yes.
sound.
Let me check.
Live
I'm not.
from New York City.
Yeah, I can hear myself talking.
Okay. All right. Well, cool. I'm gonna pull up
Mm-hmm.
the. I'm gonna pull up the doohickey here.
Mm-hmm.
Oop, 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 oop. There we go. Let's see if we
Oh,
can.
good morning, Andy.
Hello.
Nice
Can you
to
hear
see you
me?
again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear
Yes.
you clearly.
Okay, perfect. Nice to be here. It's just shoveling snow. It's
How much snow do you got?
exhausting. We got about 15 centimeters.
About an
So
inch
it'd
and a.
be a couple feet, I think. And the way our driveway here, there's me and the people upstairs. It's it's 3 cars wide, 3 or 4 cars deep, but there are shoulder height walls on either side.
Wow.
So so we have to push the snow to the wall and then lift it over the wall.
So you're doing twice the work with half the pay. Nice.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's going to get worse as winter goes on because behind the wall, I'm sure it's going to start building up and overflowing. So,
It does, and then we have to scoop it and pull it, drag it all around the wall and onto the lawn, and yeah, hopefully we don't get much more, but it's only the beginning of winter, so
yeah, yeah. All right. Well, let's take a look at this. The beginning of winter. Wow. That's, that sucks. All right. So what do we got here? We got Dumbledore,
Yeah,
Dumbridle. I gotta
we
remember to
have
pronounce that.
we have many collaborating data for this week.
Hey, did Dark Soul put anything out?
Uh, I don't see it because I only check our ZPC target data channel, and
Okay.
I don't see his submitted data.
That's okay. I'll talk to him later. He's from he. I found him over in Tip CC, and he's looking for money and yada yada yada. And I told him that if he just tries to do this, there's a good chance that he can win the contest. But
Uh huh.
he got to try. I mean, look at what's going on, and I'll help him as best I can. But I don't know. He's from India too, by the way. So now we have a person from India, Taiwan, uh, I think Britain, and I mean we're talking we're worldwide now. We are all the way around the world.
Yes.
So, anyways, this is Dumbledore.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like a person wrapped up in a scarf, motorcycle riding. Huh? Yeah, he's got the same damn thing I got. Look at that. It's I.
Yes. Yes.
Red, dark brown, white stripe. So wearing a wool coat, motorcycle riding, and wind glass,
Mm-hmm.
wired glasses, and person wearing a scarf.
The mm-hmm.
Stick in section tools, white
Maybe.
lights in the dark, figures crossing in the foreground, car lights, person sitting in seat, driving in night, shopping when figures on the road. Feels like
Feels like a farmland, and
what is that word?
I don't know.
Oh,
Folding,
mounds.
folding.
It's mounds of folding children's books. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and turning from daytime to nighttime, and with men driving. feels ominous and goodbye.
Oh, that's the end of his data. Oh, crap.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so here we got Andy. Oh, look at those swoopy things. All right, Andy, you there? Oh, did he take off?
Yeah, can you share with us what do you get from this target? Your data.
Huh.
Yeah, I can do that. That's no problem. So first ideogram I got round, curved, and soft,
Mm-hmm.
and then the next one I got something flat to I can't read that. um,
Sharp.
Flat to something, and then hard.
Uh-huh.
Sharp maybe, yeah. And then the next one I got open spaces. Now in the ideogram, the fourth ideogram there, that loop,
Uh-huh.
I often get that when there are people in the target, but I'm terrible at sensing people. So I don't look at my ideogram when I'm doing the AB component.
Oh,
So if
okay.
I get a loop in it and I feel a loop, I don't immediately sense people, but
Mm-hmm.
oftentimes the loop indicates to me that there's people or life forms are prominent. So onto
Mm-hmm.
the S2 data there. Yellow, flat, open, and
Hard,
yeah,
rough,
hard, rough,
natural.
natural.
LL Grand Canyon.
So he's
Yeah, and I got sort of an L shape sort of idea where there's something uh, tall, elevated. So
Mm-hmm.
some sort of structure like that.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, I don't know how I got the Grand Canyon well.
Yeah, it's just an AOL. It happens, you know. Sometimes it's just
Yeah,
no, it's just noise. Yeah,
well.
some
yeah,
some
and
The worst
some
part is
yeah,
that
information.
I think it was the sensing of there some being some sort of elevation difference. So when I
Mm-hmm.
sensed that, my mind went to Grand Canyon. So the next one's flat blue, liquid present, cool. I got vertical lines and diagonal
Mm.
lines. And so I drew the diagonal lines there, but they're not straight and solid. They seem broken up. I just drew them as solid.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so from flat to rising up on an angle with sort of broken lines, clean water smell, ozone or mist smell.
Mm.
And then elements that are jagged, sharp, and hard. And then I wrote down lava flow into the ocean
Mm.
as an AOL there. And then I got a sense that I was floating. That should probably be an AI, aesthetic
Mm-hmm.
impact, but something
Yeah.
that's floating. And then I probed myself to like put my hand on something close by and push down. And I got sort of, um, I didn't sort of orient my size first. So when I put my hand on something, it felt like putting your hand on sort of a mound of grass where there's stuff sort of fuzzy sticking up between your fingers, and it's sort of
Mm-hmm.
soft and squishy. So that's a sense I got. But again, size is irrelevant because I didn't orient my size yet. And so something sort of bulging up. And then the next ones, I got a flash of sort of these shards of like, I wouldn't say shards, but like panes of glass or metal or shiny material going up
Mm-hmm.
at an angle, um, like shards. And then they're irregular shapes and broken or breaking shapes. And then I did put the AI as floating and hanging, swinging
Mm.
there. And then did I?
S3. You move to
Oh,
a
okay.
primary element of target and describe. And
Y-
you sort of draw a
Yeah.
landscape.
Yeah. So when I moved to
Something
the primary
rising
object,
up.
I got the same impression I did at the beginning with that sort of right angle, the elevation, flat on top. Um, Sort of trying to relate size. I just used sort of the average height of a person, so 8 meters or higher. It was higher than
Mm-hmm.
that, so I couldn't get a good reference about of how high it was. And then I got the color red, and the AOL I got there was the rock formation in Australia, that famous one
Oh,
that goes
yeah.
up and flat on
Ayers,
top.
yeah, that's Ayers Rock or something like that.
Yeah, and
Mm.
then I try to move above and describe, and I just got sort of this circular, flat on top, sort of sloping, rising sides, and rubbly or debris around it. And so I have no idea. That's where I ended it.
Because the data is all over the place, but it feels more like you are describing a natural environment and
Yeah.
maybe some activities or
Okay.
objects, man-made objects are present. That's what I get from your data.
Yeah, no. Now that you mention it, yeah, there's nothing that I felt that was man-made or artificial. So, but I still have no idea.
That is weird. I mean, looking at your data, it really does look at areas like
Well,
areas
you
where
know
it's.
what? Whenever you see like a corner or something, it's actually not present in the natural environment. Yeah, you don't see a square or a cube in natural environment. So I see that you drew horizontal lines and vertical lines, and it doesn't look very natural to me. Usually, when I see these kind of things, I interpret it as man-made either object or whatever. Yeah, but this is probably something man-made.
Your data is really interesting. That's
Yeah,
and then
very interesting.
when we put Dumberdoles and your data together, it really gets wild. I mean, because that just is so different.
Yeah, also possible that you are simply describing two different aspects of the same target. Yeah, for example, Tumbler focuses more on the targeted object, and while you focuses more on the maybe surrounding environment. Who knows? Yeah, we only know the results after the target reveal.
Yeah.
Whose data is this?
Oh, this is mine. Yeah, this is mine. Oh, so it's my turn. Well, the first word I get is shaking. I don't know what is shaking, but when I try to probe this target, I see my hands shaking. So that's why I wrote down this word, and and after that, I saw a triangle in my mind. Uh, I don't know what that means, but it's just a triangular shape, and I did that. Maybe it's a stone. I also wrote AOL, and it looks opaque, and it feels hard, and the color is gray or gray to green, gray dash green. Maybe it's just dark green, and and further probing this target, I feel that this target is probably an object, and it can be I don't think it's a natural object. It's a man-made one, and I think it's an object that is meaningful to the owner, and it has some memories that comes with it. And also, I see strange carvings and writings on the object, and I also try to write down what I saw. And to me, it looks like hieroglyphs to me, kind of like alien characters.
So is
Yeah,
that
I
are
don't know what that means. Yeah,
are those what you
so
kind of saw the markings that you saw carved into it?
yeah, that's the markings I saw it. But the strange thing is when I focus my attention on the markings, the object doesn't look like triangular. It actually looks more like a rectangular object, and it's hard. And but I didn't draw the rectangular shape because in my my first impression is a triangular shape kind of stuff. Yeah.
Huh.
So that's all I have for this one.
Oh, this is mine.
Yeah,
Uh,
I see the same shirt.
so yeah, it's the shirt. It's the and the other thing is I'm sitting there and I'm looking. I can see a couch and a plant or a tree, a window. I'm not quite sure what this is in the circle, but um, it feels like a shirt on a drying rack because I do that occasionally. I put my shirt on a drying rack because I got something nasty on it. But it also has this weird feeling of a cross, like a cross you see out of a I don't know, homeless shelter. And the other
Mm-hmm.
thing, I'm sitting there, I'm watching them, kind of looking around, and there's a cup of coffee or a cup on a countertop, and I'm I think because I've done Aura's house before, I think I'm actually not looking at the target at this point. I think I'm looking around Aura's house, and so I think I got off the target, but the target is this either cross or T-shirt because it's white
Uh-huh.
and
Uh-huh.
gray. And then I got distracted. So I did give it about 20 minutes, but I got distracted and went down the rabbit hole.
Mm-hmm.
Who's this?
This is from Manas.
Something
And
Ped?
he after he submitted his data, he said Lin and Jeff burst out laughing whenever looking at my submissions. I'm guessing this one is funnier than that. Something red, and it's a heart shape. And the jewelry like this is a chain of maybe gold. Oh, speaking of jewelry, I almost wrote down that word in my session, but I instead I wrote down a stone and LL because jewel is too high level term. So that's why I try to avoid using high level terms.
Well, no,
But stone is also a high level term.
See, I think well, and that's the thing is I disagree. I think if it pops across your mind, you need to write it down as soon as possible, even if it's a high level term. You just need to write it down, circle it, put an AOL on it, and then move on. But don't ignore it. Just
I chose to roll down stone instead of jewel.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I just think a lot of times, even though the word is wrong, I think it has something to do with what we need to. Oh, Void Kitten. Oh wow, I haven't heard from her for so long. So.
Oh, this is for another for another target. It's for this one is Dumbledore's data. But it's for a different target. Target 1999.
What target is that? I didn't do that. Is that a bonus target?
Yes, it's a bonus target from Void Kitten. Because I asked people to propose a practice target for us, and Leora and Void Kitten they both submitted they both proposed a practice target. So
nice.
I said one for our contest and the other for a bonus one.
God, it tells you how out of touch I am right now because I did not know we had this. Okay.
Well, you have got so many messages in your Discord every day. I barely have time to check all of these. So,
yeah, and it's gonna get worse too because I got something going on the site. I'll tell you about later that is just.
Anyway, I think we should just focus on what we are supposed to do and let others handle the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so are we ready for the target reveal?
Yeah.
Okay, let me check my message box, and it's from Leora.
What is that? Oh, that's.
Oh my god! I think we all missed that. You scroll down to the target reveal, and you will see the picture.
Oh, wow.
This is.
No, I didn't miss it.
I also missed it. And let's review all our submitted data and see how we fare on this one.
Okay, hold on. Let me get a good gander at this. This is
Is the target the picture or the event?
It's just a picture. Yeah,
it's the target is the painting.
Yeah. That's a very.
Leora just sent me a message that if you use my target, here it is, and a picture. That's the message I get from her. If you use my target, here it is. So it's I think it's the Last Supper, right?
Red, dark brown. So somebody look at the picture and tell me if there's a red, dark brown, and white stripe. I mean, if you look at Dumberdole's data,
Mm-hmm.
lights in the
Yeah, he
dark,
did great.
he's got a lot of aspects of it.
Wrapped in scarf,
Person sitting in the seat.
wearing wool coat, red, dark brown, white. Oh yeah, many aspects. Person wearing like
So
white lights in the dark, figures crossing in the foreground. Wow, actually I would say that's some good data from Dumbledore.
well, yeah, because if you look at the
I won't
pictures,
call it a hit.
no,
It's good data.
that's great. Yeah, it's great data. Hold on, let me one more time. I want to look at this picture.
Person sitting
So
in the seat.
you've got a dark background here, and then I mean, even though Jesus there's his red robe. I mean, yeah, dark background. Yeah,
Feels
It most likely would have been wool too, right?
what's that?
It most likely would have been wool that they were wearing, or that is depicted in the painting.
Yeah, and that's the thing. There's your sticks that he's got drawn. So, oh no, I froze up. Wonder if there we go. Anyways, a lot of his data is really freaking good. I'm thinking he interpreted it as probably Santa Claus or a Santa Claus like character, but the target. I mean, look at that stick. That looks like the underside of the chair. Lights in the dark, figures crossing in the foreground. I mean, yeah, he nailed all the aspects of that picture. So I really like his data. Farmland. If you look behind him, that looks like farmland. I don't. Mounds of folded children's book. Is this still? This is still Dumbledore, right? Daytime
yes.
feels ominous. Yes, it was. Yeah, that was an ominous painting. Ah, freaking awesome, man. Okay, Dumberdole's data is beautiful.
Yeah.
What do we got?
Yeah,
Very
got it
very
right on.
awesome data. Very awesome data.
Yeah, I miss completely. When there are people in the image, I just do not describe the people at all, or my subconscious just completely avoids them.
I wonder if that's you're trying to avoid the people, because I've noticed that even I do that. Is
Oh yeah, your subconscious will avoid the things that it doesn't like it's scared of or thinks is unsafe. I had a target once. I was doing really well in my targets, and then one was a primate, a chimpanzee sitting on a brick wall. I described the brick wall, the painting on the brick wall, the foliage behind it. I drew it nice, perspective, everything. Completely left out the primate.
yeah, yeah. So you've got an avoidance of people, or actually hominids, and that's funny. That is
Yeah,
funny.
I just completely avoid it. Any people in the picture, and I'm gone. Not any people. If they're like behind or in the background, like last week's photo, or if they're not prominent in the photo, then I usually do okay. But this is all people, and my subconscious just disappears, goes
Yeah,
somewhere else.
yeah. No, I've seen that several times with several different people. And Lynn, you're I don't see a triangle in that. Do you guys see a
No.
triangle or rectangle?
No. I don't see any triangle. I think the only information that is relevant is my description. Yeah. Is this object is meaningful to the owner or has some memories. I think that's the only something relevant. And also, I also noticed I saw hieroglyphs on it, and if you look at the picture of it on the right hand side and on the left hand side and on the right hand side of the wall, you see something. I think it looks Yeah, you see
Oh,
some
they're right
pattern.
there. Yeah. It's the design
Yeah,
or whatever the hell it is on the
yeah.
walls.
And I clearly, I think I told you that when I try to focus my attention on these hieroglyphs, I that triangle becomes a rectangular object. I don't know why, but and I didn't draw the rectangle, but yeah, it's my perception. Yeah, I see maybe something like a standing stone and with hieroglyphs on it. So I think that's the only relevant information I get from this one. But still, I think I'm still happy with what I get because I think I don't think seeing hieroglyph writing down hieroglyphs is a coincidence. Yeah, I when you do remote viewing session, you don't feel the impulse to write down characters. So it just doesn't appear very often. So I think that also shows that yeah, I get a bunch of crap and noise in my data, but still some part of it is still relevant to the target.
I'm sitting here looking at my data, and I realize that I drew a coffee cup on a table, and if you look on the table in front of these guys,
Oh,
there's coffee cups all
actually,
over the place.
actually, cups, table,
Yeah, you were on
chairs,
target, dude.
yeah, chairs, table, cup. These elements are all present in this painting.
I just
But you
I missed the
yeah
people. Yeah, you're right. It was like
you miss the people, and you mistakenly thought it was in you were in Leora's house, but instead you are actually right on target and looking at a bunch of other people.
but that's a
Yeah,
surprising thing is I didn't even write down that there was people there. I mean,
uh,
it
yeah.
I just like Adam I didn't see the people. So that is kind of interesting because maybe we're missing something about that aspect. It's not that me and Adam didn't see the people. Maybe there's some reason we didn't see the people. You know what I mean?
I didn't see the people as well. You look at my data, you see that I didn't write down anything that is related to people.
Yeah. So that's three of
So
us. That's three of us that actually didn't see. Did Dumbledore see people?
yes, Dumbledore specifically mentioned the people present. Yeah, figures crossing in the foreground, and
Oh yeah.
yeah, feels
Yeah.
like person wrapped in scarf. So in his data, we do see people elements of living living subjects.
Yeah. Um, I don't see any elements with the circles. I don't see any elements with the chicken claw. It is a room. Something red. Now they did have red robes on,
Yes.
but that would be the only aspect that I can actually chain of maybe gold. I didn't see a chain, so
No, I don't see the chain as well.
he got two aspects, but that's pretty that's reaching it pretty good. But yeah, I do like his. Those are very nice drawings actually. So
Mm-hmm.
I am really happy he did that. Okay, well on that note, I'm going to say Dumbledore takes it again because uh,
Uh,
he came the
yeah,
closest.
yeah, he kind of closes.
Yeah, I
I agree with that.
it's just amazing. He dances around the target so well.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna call it a win, or are we gonna call it a close but no potatoes? How do you wanna do this one?
uh, I think I'm fine with that. I'll just give him the prize.
Okay, all right, yeah, because he really danced around that target and he got a lot of the aspects. So yeah.
Actually, I don't really know what we should do in situations like this. There is there's no clear winner, but someone really stands out.
Well, why don't we?
But it's not
I'll tell
it's
you what.
not it's not a win.
Instead of declaring him the winner, because I really like his data, but instead of
Mm-hmm.
declaring him the winner, why don't we put it out to the group and let them decide? Because I think he did good enough for a win.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Let's get all the group on the chat to say yes, that's a positive. No, that's a maybe.
Oh, okay. We can sort of host that use it. Yeah, host it like an
Yeah,
activity in our Discord.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And that way everybody can put a little blurb on what they think. Because I'm
Yeah.
all for saying that he hit the damn close aspect of it, and I'm thinking it's a win. But let's get everybody on
Mm-hmm.
it. There's a lot of really cool aspects here.
Yes, I agree. I agree with you.
Yeah. Okay. So now we're on to the bonus target, which is this one.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I didn't get feedback from Roy Kitten, so I don't know. There is no target review for this one. I don't know what the
Well,
target
that's
is.
okay. Is there just one piece of data for this? I mean, for only one person submitted.
Uh, Dumbledore and me did work on that. Actually,
Okay.
I only spent five minutes on it.
Well, that's okay. Let's take a look real quick. I mean, it just looks like some sort of lab equipment or
Uh-huh.
interface. Black, beige, liquid. Feels like.
Boy Kitten and friends inside.
I have no clue what that means. Something.
Something on her hair. So LL brushing hair feels alive, feels like stone. LL opens door in her living room. So maybe Boy Kitten Dumbledore thought that the target is a location, and the location may be some room or a house that Boy Kitten
Okay. Who did this
went
one?
to. Yeah.
This is Dumbledore.
Yes.
Okay.
And shows me a pad beneath a tablecloth. Sound sounds like drawer. Inside pad, Harry,
And
squishy, laugh, and I kind of suspect that her target is actually one of his spirit companions.
and
Oh, her spirit companions.
have you talked about Void Kit? Have you talked to Void Kitten about that?
Nope, I haven't.
Okay. we have got to get her on to one of these discussions. I mean, uh, in fact, the new person on the Discord, I can't remember her name. It's Red something. She is her and Void Kitten have. We've got to get them on here. It's really interesting. You will be absolutely amazed. So who's this is yours?
Yes, this is my data, and the first impression I get is smoke, and I roll down AOL, and feels like air floating light, and then suddenly I see an image of a light source on top of a rectangular object. I call it a handle. It's a high level term, but yeah, it's better. I think it's an energy source, and it means light, and it's illuminating. I can see light energy coming from out of it, and then suddenly I see a happy face, and a sparkle light shines through for a very brief moment. Just like when you are taking pictures, you see a flashlight, and casting a shadow on an object, but I don't know what that object is. And the point is, I see a happy face.
Yeah, we had to put a message out to Void Kitten and see if she can shed some light on that. Because, like,
Yes, I'll also talk to her later.
yeah, yeah. All right, so we don't have any data on that, but let's take a look at I
Geolog.
yeah the geolocate. So who is this that gave me a target of South America?
This is number of submitted data.
Nice. That is South America, right? Where is that?
Yeah, I think it's South America. It's close to the South Pole. I don't
Yeah.
know that. I don't know what that place is called.
Oh, Patagonia.
Oh yeah, Patagonia.
At least
It's a plateau.
yeah. So, anyways, yeah. Nope, that wasn't it. Okay, but what else we got? We got Andy.
So it's a hard straight and B is structure. So right angles, hard straight lines. I think Andy saw buildings in his perception, in his
Kind of
visual.
look like buildings,
Okay.
and then I got the sense of industrial, flat land. But
Industrial
then
field.
South America, in the eastern portion of South America, is sort of how I ended it. That's the feeling I had.
No, and that's actually pretty good. I mean, it does have industrial and flat lines. The thing is I picked it for a reason. The reason I picked it uh, was because of a symbol. Is there any way that you can kind of take just 1 second? In fact, both of you guys kind of
Okay.
take a look at
Uh,
the reason I picked it.
the reason
The reason I
trying to
picked it.
describe your intention.
It's more like what drew me to this target.
Okay, I'll try to.
And while you're doing that, I'm going to message Dark Soul. So I forgot about
Okay,
I forgot about
I
this
can show
target.
my
So
I can show my data right now.
okay,
This is. Can you see it?
is this it right here?
Uh, no, no, no. I'll take a picture and post it here. It's easier.
Okay.
Yeah, showing it on camera, but it
Okay.
looks backwards to me. So
All right. Hold on. Let me pull up the camera real quick. Discord.
okay. So this is the reason I think you chose this target. Where did I post it? Just geolocate. So
Are you gonna post it on the feed, or are you gonna post it on the document?
I directly post it on the feed and also on the Google document.
Yeah, because I can't see it on the feed.
Just geolocate target.
Let me see if it's on the. Is it this one here?
Which one?
Okay, hold on. Let me get rid of this real quick. Is it that one?
Yes, this one.
Okay.
I immediately get a visual that you are in the nowhere's land and there is a people in front of you, and it feels like you want to meet someone. So
I do
I
actually.
think
I would love to go to this place. This is not a
yeah.
place I've been to, but it's a place I want to go to. So
Yeah, because I perceive that there is a person in front of you that is over the horizon, and you want to meet this person.
yeah. And Andy, did you?
Maybe it's a wrong guess, but it's just what I get.
Well, that's okay. So this Jeff's geolocate number 12. Who this?
Yes, this is my data,
That's your data too.
and
So you're showing.
Yeah, I get a sense that it's an island because I see a piece of land surrounded by a piece of land mass surrounded by water, a large body of water. So my deduction is it's an island. And I try to look it from different perspective, and yeah, the top down view looks like a diamond shape,
Nope, that's great.
and also I see many structures, but not many. I think it's some remote areas, but there are also people or small town, not big cities, present in that area. And if I want to make a guess, I think it's in the somewhere in the Pacific Ocean.
Okay. And then Andy, did you have any thing you wanted to add to this?
Yeah, the question of why you chose the target. I got a feeling that you chose it because there's a mystery and there's something specific you want to know about it, akin to meeting a person, like Lynn was saying, but not a person, an idea or element or some physical thing that you want to know about it or learn about it.
Yeah, exactly.
That's surrounded in mystery for you at the moment.
Exactly. Exactly. So both of you actually hit all the aspects of the target wonderfully. Let me
So
pull up
where is
the.
the place?
Well, this is you're gonna love this. So Friday night, I'm sitting here pulling my hair out because I absolutely forgot about the contest. I mean, I've just been so busy, I forgot about it. So, always wanted to go to Japan. So
Oh, okay.
I'm zooming in on Japan. There's your little island. Do you see your little island, Lynn? Over here by
What?
Sato. This is the island that you were looking at. Okay? I kept zooming in, and I saw this symbol, the symbol of peace. And I'm like, what the hell is that? So my target, hold on, let me pull up the name of this place. Hey, somebody check the messages too, because somebody's messaging us.
Oh, okay.
Let me see if I can
No,
find it.
I don't see any incoming messages.
Oh, really?
Or maybe on YouTube. Let me check. Nope, negative.
That's not it. Target for 12/7 Lynn's contest. Oh, 12/7. Oh, my God. Here we go. It's called the Sisu Temple. And I'm going to try to open this map thing. Open hyperlink. Can you guys see that? It's the Sisu Temple. This is where my target is. And can you see the picture on my?
Yes, I can see it here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to open this wider, get a better look. But I would like to go here. This is a fascinating place. This really reminds me of Northern California. And you can see this is just ancient. But the thing that drew me there was that the old Nazi symbol, which actually means peace, but it's the old swastika, and it's like, wow, that's what drew me in this absolutely beautiful temple grounds, which to me is fantastic. Is what really hammered it home. This is one of the places I would like to go, and I would like to see this place. I mean, it's probably not going to happen, but damn, that is just gorgeous.
It can happen. It's not. It's just a matter of money. You buy the ticket and you go there and you can visit that place.
Well, the thing is
It's not like trying to escape our planet Earth and go to other planets.
but this is when I remote view temples and architecture that has spiritual meaning. This is a lot of times this is what I get right here. So
Oh,
you get energy when I do aura readings.
uh-huh,
I see this crap all the time. When I do an
uh-huh.
energy reading and I've got a ball of light radiating energy down on a person, that's almost exactly what you see. Really strange. So don't know what it means. Kind of cool. But yeah, that is the geolocate target for the day. And both Andy got it right because it's near an industrial section and it's near a city. There's oh gosh, a dam really close to it. So he got that right. And then you got the fact that it's on an island. It's surrounded by water. It's I think that's the Pacific. I don't know if that's the Pacific.
I don't know either.
What ocean is that? Yeah, it's a Pacific, isn't it? No, Sea of Japan.
Sea of
I'm sorry.
Japan.
Sea of Japan. Sea of Japan.
Yeah. Look at that river right there. That is so cool. But anyways, that was my pick of the day, and the pick of the day was almost because one, it's a temple, and two, when you zoom in on it,
You see a Nazi symbol.
there. I don't know why I can't see it now, but there it is.
Oh yeah, there is a Nazi symbol.
That's and it means peace. It's a Buddhist temple, and that symbol means peace. It's just the Nazis took it and ran with it, and so. But yeah, I just thought it was interesting. It was just, and there's farmland and wildlife around it. But the farther up you go, you got more farmland, and there's that dam I was telling you about. You have industrial centers over here, and you've got a city.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought it was really cool. All right, what else we got? We got. Let me get rid of this real quick. That was cool, Lynn. The fact that you got that island was really good. I'm gonna say out of the
Yeah, it
two,
looks like Lynn nailed it.
I'm thinking. Yeah, I think in Lynn, it's kind of a tie because you got the dam and Lynn got the island, and But yeah, that was really good. So I may have to just drop a couple tokens in both of your guys' wallet because you both did really good.
No worries. I don't need that. But to be honest, I'm actually not satisfied enough with my data because in the target you specifically mentioned the temple and because that should be the one of the main focuses on this target.
Well, normally
So
I would agree, but in order to get to the target, you have to locate where it's at. And if you look, people like Dumberto said it was in South America, and he had a picture of South America. You had a picture
mhm.
of an island, and the island is very specific. It's a small island, and
And you got the shape of the island too,
he
basically,
did.
in the
And
drawing to the right.
yeah, that drawing to the right shows the farmland that's by. So if you're sitting out, zoomed out on the island, that is a damn good drawing. Um, so yeah, your data is pretty damn sweet. And then closer in, obviously, Adam got a lot of the aspects of closer in. It's just neither of you actually got the temple. You
Hmm.
got around you got the man-made structures, but you didn't get the temple aspect. So, but yeah, you both of you did phenomenal. And I'm okay with outside looks and far away looks. That makes me very happy.
Hmm. Okay, I kind of have to agree with you here.
I know. Well, you know what that's the other thing. I'm saying it's a win, but you can throw that out to the rest of the people and let them decide too. So like I said, I'm waiting
Sure, sure.
for more data to come in from a couple people that are doing the contest too. But yeah, I'm thinking you guys took it. At least the runner-up aspect of it, you definitely hit around it.
Well, actually, we can do a Twitter poll, a Twitter poll, and ask people to submit
Yeah,
their. But to be honest, I'm not very optimistic about this because I don't think many people would care to participate.
yeah, but that would be fascinating because if you had a Twitter poll where you said, here's the target
Uh-huh.
that we had, the initial target that we had. Here's the actual target that it is, a zoomed in aspect and a pulled out aspect showing the island. And then
Mm-hmm.
this is your data. I'll bet you money you're going to get a lot of responses going, oh my God, that looks absolutely fantastic because you actually picked out the island, which you did. And you picked out the aspect of the city. So, yeah, I think you should put it into a Twitter poll and see what kind of information you get.
Okay.
It's funny. I can't break into my Twitter account. Um,
What? You cannot use your Twitter account?
no, I can't, and it's driving me nuts. I've tried to get on Twitter. I've tried to get on Twitter twice now, and it's not letting me load my what do you call it? My information. So
Uh-huh.
it keeps making new. Um, I don't know. Instead of allowing me to open up with my new phone my
Mm-hmm.
old accounts, it makes a new account and then superimposes it over anything that I pull up. So now I've got the two existing, and it wants me to make a third account in order to log on. And so it's like I haven't been on Twitter for a long time, and I don't know. I don't know if I'm doing it wrong or what the deal is.
Then what should I do to help other people find you on Twitter? Because I always tag your Twitter handle
I know.
whenever.
Well,
Yeah.
I've got to go on YouTube and actually do a help session. Maybe find a help session to find out how I can access my old accounts because
Mm.
it's just not. I don't know. I'm pretty incompetent when it comes to
This kind of techie stuff.
yeah, tech stuff just kills me every time. So I'll get it. It's just gonna take some time.
Well, anyways, if you apply for a new account, just let me know what new Twitter handle is, and I can so that I can adjust my yeah the information on our website accordingly.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. I'll let you guys know.
Well,
Um,
even though we don't get much traffic on our website, but I do feel that if we keep doing this, someday someone will need to, will have the urge to try to find us and ask us to do some remote viewing.
so
Yeah,
that's
I'm very certain this will happen.
all right.
Yeah.
So yesterday I dropped a video looking for a cat. Did you see that one? Uh,
Not yet, not yet.
okay. So basically, it's just a little simple, silly video. It was called "A View into the Void: A Body Scanning a Missing Cat." So when I did it, the cat was missing for a little bit. I guess it got attacked by a dog.
Mm-hmm.
The person who contacted me and wanted me to find the cat was very upset about the cat being gone. I mean, it was like a cat that was friendly to him, so he was very concerned about the cat. So I did the video, and as I did the video, I described the condition of the cat, and I put some details out about the cat. The cat's leg was torn up and the shoulder was hurt.
Wow.
And I said he's alive and he's by a box and somebody's watching him. As I'm doing the video, the guy writes back that the cat has been found back at its house, and he's going to take care of all the vet bills because its leg is torn. And I thought that his leg is hurt. So I was really happy that we could jump on a target really fast and do this to find the cat. I mean, I didn't actually do anything to help find the cat, but it was still a good feeling to know that I was part of a process to do. It was like the Devon case all over again. It
Mm.
feels really good to find the kitty cat.
Do you get any sensation or feeling or maybe even pain when you try to work on that target?
Do I get any what?
Like pain because you feel you sense that the cat is hurt.
Oh yeah, I, I I get all emotional when I do these targets, and the cat's hurt, and the person watching him was very emotional about the cat being hurt, and that transfers back to me, and so now I'm all. I had to stop the video because after I found out that the cat was found, is because it was very emotional, which is kind of silly, but I mean that's the way I roll. Yeah, I don't like animals getting hurt. I don't like being on a farm sometimes because it's really hard to kill your pets.
Very very hard.
Yeah, so I uh I like doing these targets where I look for things that people want found, like missing items and pets and stuff. The guy that I'm talking to will drop me weird targets like that, and then I've got another one that had me do an aura scan or a body scan on a truck, and so I did a body scan aura on a truck, and I'm writing it down, and it turns out that it's his dad, had two trucks, an older truck and a newer truck, and I'm sitting there drawing this picture of the truck, and it's like it's a Ford, it's red, it's got all these aspects, and it turned out that his old truck had a ghost or a hitchhiker, and I was like really curious as to why this truck is haunted. There's somebody riding in the truck, and I wanted him to ask his dad is if he had ever been riding in the truck and this whatever this thing is that was inside the truck actually tried to or did anything, because why is there a ghost in in a truck? It was a cool target. It's like, oh, and the new truck. So I was supposed to look at the new truck. So I finally looked at the new truck
Mm.
and did a body scan on it. It turned out the new truck had an embolism. I mean,
Mm.
an actual embolism where the truck had a small hose with a deformed aspect that was leaking. And I'm looking at it and I'm telling the guy, it's like, well, it looks like your dad's truck has an embolism. It's got this hose that's getting ready to burst. He needs to do something. And the guy goes, yeah, my dad's truck's been leaking radiator fluid for a while. And, you know, it's like, oh shit, I was right. Not only was I right, when that thing blows, it's going to destroy the engine. So he needs to find that swollen hose and actually get it fixed. But a truck, who knew, right? You can do body scans on trucks. So,
Body scans on trucks.
well, yeah,
That's
I just
silly.
aura views on cats, body scans on trucks. Yeah, life is getting weird. So,
Well, I wonder, do you record these sessions on your YouTube live stream as well?
yeah. Um, I will have to. Oh crap! What
Yes.
happened?
Hi, Leora. I know you cannot talk, but it's all right.
Oh,
Oh, by
nice.
the way, speaking of your interesting journey, it just occurred to me that maybe you should find a way to put down your these sessions into words, and maybe we should start a newsletter kind of stuff, and yeah, if and to see if there are people who are interested in your interesting journey, and yeah, maybe they can subscribe, and you can send all this information to them. Yeah, whenever you upload a video, then you just notify them, and yeah, it's just what I was thinking when I'm hearing you body scanning a truck, and doing an aura reading on a cat. Well, I don't think professional remote viewers would think of it as a as the as a request they would get or handle. But it's interesting story, right? I think some people might find it very interesting, and
It
yeah,
and
they,
that's
they would like to learn more. But one thing I want to emphasize is that not all people have the time to check all your live stream videos. So you better so we better find a way to put your video sessions maybe into a newsletter, a reading form that just a short story like 300 words, 400 words, and you pass a picture of your session, a screenshot or whatever, on it, and send it as a story and to your subscribers. Yeah, making a newsletter letter, and I think that will definitely help you find more target audiences, and possibly clients that is willing to pay you money for any kind of job.
that's the thing is Dave runs his videos through a chatbot that downloads all the audio, writes it up
Yeah,
into a format, and then has it.
we can do that. I know how to do that
Okay,
actually.
I don't. I can't do that. I can barely tie my shoes. There's no way in hell I'm going to get a AI to look at my videos and do that.
No,
So
no worries. Okay. Because I don't check all of your live streams because people have their own business to do, and removing is just a very small portion but important portion of my life.
yeah,
So whenever you start a session that you think is interesting, or
yeah,
just notify me, and I will check your YouTube account and download the video and ask the AI to do. But you have to make sure that there's audio recording. There's audio recording in it, because I don't have time to
right.
to scroll through all the video content and see what you write and what you draw. You better do your own session while talking. Yeah,
Yeah, and
if you
that's the
do your
thing is
session.
I'm trying to at some point I will get these hammered out where it's I'll be able to have a you click a button and then you get the what do they call it when you get the little words underneath you. I know you can get it on your YouTube as you're recording.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Yes, and yeah, if you are not able to tell the audience what you are writing when you are doing the session, maybe you just finish all the session, and after that you explain your data to the audience, just like what we are doing right now. We always, for me, when I do remote viewing practices, I always do my work silently, because I don't talk to anyone else when I'm doing my session. And it is only when I'm on the live stream and with all of you guys, I start explaining what my data is, what I get in words. Yeah, that is when I start talking. But when I'm working on my session, I'm totally silent. I don't talk. I don't speak. Yeah, and maybe I don't know what's your style of doing remote viewing. Maybe you can
I try
you
to,
can.
yeah, and I try to explain as I go. In fact, I've got a couple unlisted videos
Mm-hmm.
that I did yesterday. I spend anywhere from 2 to 4 hours now every day, and I have individual targets that I chase down, and then I got my ARV, and then I got work on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's getting kind of crazy.
So because when we watch professionals like people from future forecasting group or from far side, they always do their work in front of the audience and they are doing it while explaining their data. I think
That's
that's
key,
very good.
and that's
Yeah,
key. Yeah, you got to act like the people are in front of you and trying. And that's what I've been trying to do is try to act like the person's in front of me and I'm trying to explain why this is
yeah,
doing, which I think I'm getting better at. In fact, I
yeah.
posted um,
Mm-hmm.
your vehicle scan on off topic. So, but yeah, I'm getting better at doing these videos. They're still pretty hard to watch, but at least I'm getting better. On the future forecast note,
Mm-hmm.
we need to have everybody take a look at January. I do want to.
Dumbledore has been telling everyone in the Discord for quite some time that we should be start working on news forecasting
Right.
type of stuff. Even though I still consider it out of our capabilities,
No,
but
no, it's
yeah,
definitely
we
not. I really think that I think between Andy, Aura, and Nina, but Nina's also doing it for a different Discord. But I think we
yes,
have the capability. I think all of us, even Mana, is going to contribute to the future, the forecast. But we need to. What I don't know. Today's the 21st. We've got 9 days to come up with
like
this.
this.
Yeah. So I would like to have something ready for January.
Or
Um,
maybe we should set it as a practice target. Yeah, what's in store for us in January, like the world big events, world big news.
well, even local news. So if I think we got to do two aspects of it. One's world events. One's events that are gonna shake, rattle, and roll. The other
But
things
you know what?
I think.
People are going to be front loaded, super front loaded. I mean, because for now, if you want to ask me what is going to happen sometime in next year, I will immediately tell you UFOs, drones. I don't even need to remind you that.
Well, yeah, but now here's the question of the day. You got UFOs and drones. Are you going to get any kind of information from any of the governments?
Uh, no.
Currently, we have high-ranking officials going online in
Mm-hmm.
front of all the reporters who are going, "Oh my God, what's going on? What's going on?" These high-ranking officials are going and literally telling us that it's no concern, nothing's exciting, nothing's happening. They're not ours. We don't know what they are. You don't need to be concerned. What a stupid response. I mean, if you're going to sit there and tell me that the moon is shining through the lights of Venus with the fog rising, and there it is, that's what it was. Yeah, I'm going to believe that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, if you say it's not ours, we're looking into it. We do consider it a something of interest, but we're not quite
Mm-hmm.
sure. I'll buy that. Sure. Why haven't they shot one down? Yeah. You, I could give you I can give you what I saw because I've done drone targets now multiple
Mm-hmm.
times. I did the
Oh, you work on the recent drone events.
oh yeah, down here in Oregon they had there was a conversation between a pilot, medevac pilot, going up to Oregon, Portland, Oregon, the Dalles, coming from South Oregon, and as he's coming up off to his right, he can see a whole bunch of drones. The drones would fly over the top of him and then go out to the ocean. and he was talking to the tower, and he's saying, "Are you seeing this on radar? What the hell is this? Is this military activity? What are these things over here by Bend, Oregon?" And then another pilot would open up and say, "Yeah, there's something over here. We're watching them. We've got people taking pictures." And then the tower came on and goes, "You're taking pictures. Here's my phone number. I would like to see these pictures." So the tower knows and can see them. The pilots know and can see them and are being told to avoid them. And the drones, military or other, are flying over the top. My job was, I was given a target, and I described what I saw, and it was like, "No, I can't do this target because I'm too front loaded. It's a drone.
No,
These are
no,
drones."
it's you cannot work on this.
Well, the deal with that is I made myself do it. And
Okay.
the funny thing about it is, I'll have to find you the video. I call her Commander Janeway. Commander Janeway is sitting in a large command area, and all around her are pinpoints of energy, and the pinpoints of energy are allowing things to pass through. So Commander Janeway is in charge of what I would consider a passageway. They're sitting off the coast under the water, and using my great deductive skills, I tried to ask Commander Janeway who she was, what she is, and what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I'm a lousy telepath because she laughed at me and I couldn't get a lot of information. But I did pick up the fact that one, she's not human. Two, something's wrong, something got screwed up. And three, there's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of them. And there's more coming. So, while this is all speculative, because I've never met Commander Janeway and I don't
Mm-hmm.
know what Commander Janeway is,
Mm-hmm.
that could all be my imagination.
Mm-hmm.
I do know that there's something big off of the Oregon coast.
Mm-hmm.
And I do know it's down there by southern Oregon, northern California. Um, that's where a lot of the drones were seen going to. So it's not a unidentified flying object. It's a USO. It's an underwater submerged object, and it's big.
Mm-hmm.
So, but the tape that the pilots put out, dude, you got to listen to that. It is fantastic. It's 44 minutes long, and they talk about all these lights in the sky, and they talk about how they're moving unbelievably fast. And if a pilot tells you something's going fast,
Mm-hmm.
it's going fast.
Yes.
So, but yeah, the drone aspect is, you're right. For January, it's going to be insane. That's going to be one of the interesting things. But yeah, we got to do it though. We still have to put out the January thing. So you're going to have to set up a target, and then you and Dumble are going to have to work on getting everybody to get it done.
But we have to try to make it as blind as possible for everyone. Like assign it as if it is a normal target, and give it a random number like that, and ask people to remote view it, and the winner maybe will get some prize. And yeah.
Then do two targets. Do a random number target and do a front loaded January prediction. So do two separate targets. The first target can be January prediction of something specific that is of great value.
Uh-huh.
And then the second target is front loaded by the words January prediction. What's going to happen in January?
Oh, okay. And okay, I have some idea. Okay, I know how we should handle this.
Okay.
Yeah, basically for me, I think I will just assign a normal target and a bonus target, but no one knows which is which.
Right.
Yeah, that is easier.
Okay. I'll let you set that up.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at targeting. So
Well, random number generators are good.
yeah. Okay.
Okay, I think we are almost done here. It's been almost 1.5 hours since we started live
Really?
streaming. Yeah, it's 12 o'clock p.m. almost a.m. here in Taiwan. I have to go to bed very soon.
I didn't. My computer's set up and I can't see the whole screen, so I didn't realize we're so far in on
Yeah.
time. So well, cool. All right. Uh, we'll meet together next week and we'll have a
Mm-hmm.
wonderful discussion about what's coming up. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
before you go,
Sorry.
my target. Um, what is my target? 12/11/2024. So yesterday was the 20th. Yesterday, Diana Valentine,
Mm-hmm.
she read the script. The script was the target. So I'm trying to get a hold of her to have an actual live face to face. If I can't get that,
Mm-hmm.
then what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take all of your guys' responses and put it in a folder
Oh,
and then let her read it,
yeah.
and then she can respond back as far as what the script or what the data showed.
I forgot what was that session. I forgot. Yeah, we did have word on that before.
Yeah, yeah. So the data was the script.
Uh-huh.
The front loaded target was the script.
Uh-huh.
So I wanted everybody to at least try to describe what this the script was about. And so I actually got several people from other discords to actually do this. So I'm going to put it all together
Mm-hmm.
and we'll talk about it next week because it should be pretty.
Okay.
If I can get a hold of this person, you guys will get a
Okay.
kick out of it. So we'll do that next week.
Okay. Okay.
All right. I think that pretty much sums it up.
Uh-huh.
And I guess I'll let you wrap it up and we'll
Oh, okay. Yeah, as usual, it's a great pleasure to have all of you guys here and attend. Yeah, participating in our remote viewing sessions, whether you are present or not. I really appreciate all the time and effort you put into our work. So anyway, it's almost Christmas. So anyway, Merry Christmas, everyone. Have a good holidays.
Merry Christmas.
Goodbye. Bye.